Have you ever seen a mountain that breathes fire and smoke? That's a volcano. Volcanoes are not just angry mountains, they're vents in the Earth's surface, giant safety valves for our planet. Deep beneath us, Earth is incredibly hot, and volcanoes are how that heat escapes. These fiery mountains have shaped our world for billions of years, building islands and landscapes. They're a direct connection to the heat and pressure hidden deep within our planet. Volcanoes are found all over the world, even under the ocean and ice. Some are dormant, others active, always reminding us the Earth is alive. Studying volcanoes is like being a detective for the planet, revealing clues about what's happening inside. When a volcano erupts, it can shoot ash, gas, and rock miles into the sky and send rivers of lava across the land. By studying them, we learn about the forces that created continents, our atmosphere, and even the soil we use to grow food. Volcanoes are part of a global system called plate tectonics. The Earth's outer shell is broken into giant moving pieces. Volcanoes often form where these plates pull apart or collide, creating pathways for molten rock to reach the surface. Every rumble is a sign the Earth is alive and kicking, recycling old rock and creating new land. It's science in action, on a massive planetary scale. Let's explore these magnificent and mighty features of our planet. What makes a volcano erupt? It all starts deep inside the Earth, in the mantle. The mantle's intense heat melts some rock, forming magma. Magma is lighter than the rock around it, so it rises, collecting in underground magma chambers. As more magma fills the chamber, pressure builds, like shaking a can of soda. The magma pushes upward, searching for cracks in the Earth's crust. Dissolved gases in the magma form bubbles, making it rise even faster. The more bubbles, the more explosive the pressure becomes. Eventually, the pressure is too great, and magma bursts through a vent on the surface. Once it reaches the outside, we call it lava. Eruptions can send ash, gas, and rock fragments high into the sky, and rivers of glowing lava down the slopes. If the magma is thin and runny, eruptions are gentle, effusive eruptions. If it's thick and sticky, gases get trapped, leading to violent explosive eruptions. The simple reason volcanoes erupt: pressure from hot, bubbly magma forces its way out, releasing massive energy. It's basic physics and chemistry, on a gigantic scale. That's the explosive secret behind every volcanic eruption. Volcanoes don't just destroy, they build. Each eruption adds new rock, creating mountains, plateaus, and even new islands. The Hawaiian Islands are a chain of volcanoes built from the ocean floor. Indonesia's thousands of islands exist because of volcanic activity along the Ring of Fire. Volcanic eruptions have sculpted landscapes and created fertile plains in places like Java and Sumatra. Even Australia's quiet volcanic fields have left crater lakes and lava plains. Ancient eruptions shaped the land and enriched the soil for thousands of years. Volcanoes are key to the rock cycle, bringing new material from deep inside Earth to the surface. Over time, this new rock breaks down into rich soil, perfect for agriculture. Volcanoes are Earth's architects, constantly remodeling and renewing our world. Not all volcanoes look the same. Scientists classify them by shape, size, and eruption style. First, shield volcanoes, the largest, with broad, gentle slopes formed by runny lava. Mauna Loa in Hawaii is a classic example. Next, stratovolcanoes, tall, steep, and cone-shaped, like Mount Fuji. They erupt explosively, building layers of lava and ash. Cinder cones are small, steep, and simple, built from blobs of lava called cinders. Paracutin in Mexico grew from a cornfield in just a few years. Finally, calderas, huge, bowl-shaped depressions formed when a volcano's magma chamber empties and the ground collapses. Crater Lake in Oregon is a famous caldera. Calderas are created by the most powerful eruptions, super eruptions. Yellowstone is a giant caldera system, a reminder of Earth's immense volcanic power. Each type tells a different story about the magma below and the forces at play. Shield volcanoes flow gently, stratovolcanoes explode violently, cinder cones erupt quickly, and calderas mark catastrophic events. These volcanoes are like a family, each with its own personality and history. Their differences help scientists predict how they might behave. Understanding these types is key to understanding volcanic hazards. From gentle slopes to explosive peaks, volcanoes come in many forms. Each one shapes the land in its own way. Together, they tell the story of our planet's fiery heart. To understand a volcano, let's look at its parts. Deep underground is the magma chamber, where molten rock waits before erupting. Magma travels up through the main conduit to the central vent at the summit. Smaller side vents, or fissures, can also release lava and gas. The crater at the top forms from explosive eruptions. Lava flows, ash clouds, and volcanic bombs all erupt from these vents. The The cone is the solid structure built by layers of lava and ash. By knowing these parts, we see how volcanoes work from the inside out. Volcanoes are both destructive and creative. Eruptions can bury towns, destroy forests, and collapse buildings with ash and lava. Mount Vesuvius buried Pompeii. Mount St. Helens leveled forests in 1980. Explosive eruptions can cool the global climate by blocking sunlight. Lahars, volcanic mud flows, can travel for miles, devastating everything in their path. But volcanoes also create new land, like the Hawaiian Islands and Iceland. They release gases that helped form our oceans and atmosphere. Volcanic ash and rock break down into rich, fertile soil, perfect for farming. That's why people have lived near volcanoes for thousands of years. The fertile slopes of volcanoes support thriving communities. Volcanoes are a paradox, agents of destruction and creation, danger and life. They shape our world and make it habitable. Living with volcanoes means respecting both their risks and their gifts. Volcanoes are a vital sign of a living planet. Their eruptions recycle Earth's crust, keeping our world dynamic. Without them, Earth would be cold and lifeless like Mars. Scientists use tools like seismometers and gas sensors to predict eruptions and protect lives. Undersea volcanoes create unique habitats supporting life in the deep ocean. Volcanoes connect Earth's interior to the surface, land to atmosphere, and ocean to life. They remind us our planet is always changing, always alive. Every eruption is Earth creating itself, writing its story in fire and rock.